Madden football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
Can't lose, man. You can't.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by the
I try to play ball.
drafts ago for Crimson Tiger, Trevor Lawrence.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game.
Everything's so bad!
Run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't slip and fall when it happens in a game.
On 2nd and inches, Lawrence.
Fuck.
That's caught. Arnold, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before
Practice, man.
22 yards there, a first down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Down to about the 45.
Practice.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Robinson will try to pick it up, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too
You're right, buddy.
Looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Lawrence is thrown to be taken in by Cole. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And now they're inside the 10.
This is ass. This is fucking garbage.
5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Second down, and a run by Robinson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they get their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Hey.
Kick by Crosby is
Who they using? What was it? What was that?
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that
we have a fucking ball game right here. I ain't gonna lie. This is a finals type of game, but I'm glad it's the semifinals because the game against Rudy about to be held. But Gary, you played a great game, bro. You didn't really psych yourself out. What happened was those 2 fumbles fucked you up, bro. The fumble in the very first drive with Mahomes, and then the fumble afterwards with Mahomes. I feel like you could have slid, but I don't know what camera view you playing on, so I don't know if you saw the guy pulling up on the left side of the field. But yeah, tough, man. It's all good, though, bro. It's all
He
good.
Jackson. He's Ben
I know
Ford.
for a fact you'll be back. I know for a fact you'll be back. I like on y'all red bone. This related me on that pussy. I like in there on that pussy. If she let me in, I'm
Ben Ford.
go throw it back and bust it open like you supposed to. Girl, I got that dope. You gonna be a dope and your friends should call you dope.
Closer? That would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'4".
I'm gonna try some different.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you can hear a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Fuck, I ain't get the order that this nigga Quest got, bro. God damn.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Singletary to get the drive started. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing.
And I'm in the mood to get fed, so please bring your puns.
And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Allen. This one caught by Crowder. That's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Allen. This one caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Crazy fucking competitors going at it right now. 13 seconds left. Listen, bro.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
And then afterwards, they got this new crazy quarterback call. Man, this man is about to go dumb. Gotta get motherfuckers right here.
Allen to throw once more.
Popping, y'all.
Right back to Davis. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
How can the force nothing? You just think about it.
Just throw it away. That was only 1st down. He's got a few more shots, maybe. He can take it to the end zone.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Now Allen. Touchdown! Dawson Knox. Fine work there on a touchdown run. And the Bills have moved out in front. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? Well, they're on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. Don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
Becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
Oh, I hate that shit, bruh.
In the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender.
What do you mean by that, bro?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and then curls back inside for the completion.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the long.
The nigga run natural shit.
Now Lawrence to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. His first reception of the division matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
Now Lawrence. He's got it. Touchdown Jaguars. Marvin Jones. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are able to move back in front. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Stage return by me, wager related. So if anybody, including your damn self, is looking for, I'm dead ass, bro. I'm dead ass. Like, you gotta understand, the shit that I got going on is no longer just I'm playing for fun. Everything that I'm doing, I don't know if you.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Related to a wager or a tournament or a company giving me all types of shit. You're not big. Okay, bro, look, I'll just go ahead and find somebody else that's actually lined up there. You can't give me some motherfucker. I swear to God.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring him second down. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. First down now, but that clock rolling. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary from 13 yards out as his guys have now moved out in front. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And that that makes it 14-10. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
He targets Ingram for another grab.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Again, it's Lawrence.
Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Lawrence on 3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Allen now on 1st down.
He will find Davis on the left side complete.
Well, he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there.
What the fuck with this nigga at?
And now 2nd down.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Allen. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A final shot before half for Allen. It's caught at the 10. And he's
I just seen the second.
final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
On first down, Allen. On the catch, it's Crowder. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
And that is a situation where in a defender's mind, you just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had to play diagnosed perfectly there.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw, it's Allen. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And Davis with it left side. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Allen going to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Operating from the red zone now. Allen flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Now Allen again. Quick slant to Crowder. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Jamison Crowder from 4 yards out. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On first down, Lawrence. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. On the move past the 40. Big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown. Evan Ingram, 72 yards. And the Jags get a bit closer. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From midfield, here's Allen. This one caught by Crowder. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. That's complete as he goes right back to Crowder. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And again, it's Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 16. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Allen now looks to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now out come the Jags. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Now Lawrence on 1st down. The left side completion to Jones. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Lawrence going to give this to Robinson, draw play. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Escaping the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Allen to throw it. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he is going to have a Bills first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Touchdown, Bills! Dawson Knox saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bills are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Allen will try to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
On 2nd and 10, Lawrence trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D Ford that time, getting the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. The Bills are moving on as we say so long, everybody. The winner gets a trip to sunny Arizona for Super Bowl 57. The AFC title game is underway from the 10. And he returns this to the 22. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jordan Phillips able to drop him for a loss of 4 for his defensive tackle spot. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. Jackson running again. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
Apparently this defense has come to play. A sack and a run stuff behind the line on the first 2 plays.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 27, Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Allen. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now Allen again. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to get this down near the 25. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game, and nice pass there, and now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
And again, it's Allen. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by...
I don't understand, man.
He's at the 50, 30, 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, I do understand. He was wide open. Crowder was wide open.
For the extra point.
This guy's not making sense. I'm not even glazing.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception. Navigating
Crowder was wide open, bro.
the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
23 yards, the final tally. Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make it.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
I don't know why he's not going for, like, corners and posts and trying to drag underneath the for that zone. I'm fucked up, bro. Fucking the combination of words. Touchdown! That's crazy.
Now,
Man. Oh.
throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
What up, down bag, dog? Hey, what are you doing in these damn tournaments, down bag, dog? You playing mud squads and reds and shit?
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen on the catch. It's Crowder.
Where's Beasley at? What the hell?
About the 33.
legs, a nice completion, and a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
We're hosting a Xbox Rex tournament next Saturday.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Allen gonna throw.
He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
You have too much audible
That's
there.
now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation. Get the
Why is that even there?
And let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Oh, fuck.
Delay of game, often.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure the head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
On a 2nd and
I have no post
it's really
plays.
nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long...
Allen hit. He lost the football. Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 30. 10. And this is
Oh my gosh.
for a Baltimore touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now out come the Bills. Right now, they're in some uncharted waters, Charles. They haven't been facing deficits like this season. We're going to see what they're made of.
And I think the easy thing right now is for us to discuss how the home crowd can help them, carry them along. Bottom line, though, they've got to make plays to get the crowd back into it, to help them with the rest of their game. That means best players got to make those big-time plays right now. They need them in a
Broke
big
niggas.
Fought so hard to be here at home for the conference championship game. See if they can propel themselves to the Super Bowl. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because the lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Rags to riches, rags to riches, rags to riches, rags to riches.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run for this.
Oh my gosh. Bro, I ran that so terribly. Not even a word.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play.
That's why I said block.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. He will find Davis on the left side complete.
They're able to keep the drive alive.
Nigga, that was terrible.
The decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been out
They
there.
gotta have verticals.
I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in there by Crowder. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Operating from the red zone now. Allen, this is caught. And he's brought down. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They run here with Singletary. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bills are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played.
Pulls it in at the 13 and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. But the Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here first and 10.
Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
But first, let's look back to the...
Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Fifth
You're lucky as fuck.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So in Raven territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 43.
What's that one website we
Complete
watched?
downfield on the left side. Touchdown.
Sports Surge.
43 yards. And the Bills are getting an extra point of tying up this ball.
Sports Surge. I'll give you a link.
Extra point by Bass.
It's my Sports Surge.
We are tied at 14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it was all capped off with a touchdown reception by Jamison Crowder. from the 6. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
He'll be dropped at the 25. 6.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Jackson now. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Allen. And Diggs has it. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. But Dafe Owe able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. From midfield, here's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the Bills have taken the lead. Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here.
That's supposed to be the other DB nigga.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Right back to Dobbins on first. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to go. Back now in Buffalo. It's been a very highly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. An option handoff here to Dobbins. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to control the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Here.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And Oliver able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. Tucker's kick is good, and in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates, and boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the fourth with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen getting this out to the flat. Mostert. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. On his running back, let him create some space.
I got blitz too, man.
To be a nice play for the offense.
And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Dafe Owe in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Here's Sam Whitten now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Gets past one man. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Why are they even running the whole
This
time?
offense back
Spinner.
and set to go for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. They'll start with the option, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's the linebacker, Matt Milano, getting up and stopping him for a loss. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Dobbins with it, and they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, it's also 3rd down. Jackson. That's complete to Robinson. Past the 20. And all the way in.
That's so stupid, bro.
DeMarcus Robinson, 49 yards. And the Ravens have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Why'd you do that?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Allen and the Bills now down 24-17. Just over a minute 40 to play. They need a touchdown to keep their Super Bowl hopes alive as they come up on first down. Here's Allen. That's taken in by Knox. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Allen. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Allen.
No way, bro. Hit his fucking head.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me,
He's screaming.
with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Oh, he was wide open. Oh my gosh.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long.
Weird.
Come up facing second
Yeah, for some fucking reason.
He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Throwing is Allen. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. Pass on for the extra point. And we may very well be headed to overtime. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just
Nigga, what? You can call timeout.
The Browns have a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
It's mine. I lied.
Everything's playing underneath, so you can't make no read. It costs a 40, 30, and it costs a 49. The next thing I'm about to show y'all is when he
Well, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're back underway for the right to hoist that Lamar Hunt trophy. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. And CD, we get to see the debut of the brand-new postseason overtime rules. Now, as everybody is learning, both teams are going to be guaranteed an offensive possession. So
They might get the ball first here, but a touchdown does not right away win the game.
And we saw many marker games along the way that sparked a lot of conversation. But the Buffalo-Kansas City game in the 2022 playoffs, that really brought about this rule change. What an amazing game, a true classic. Ended in overtime without Buffalo getting a shot at the football, and the people didn't like that at all. So starting this season, if you make the playoffs, you'll get a chance to answer if the other team scores first, and that way you get a chance to keep a great game as well as your hopes alive as you chase the big prize.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, it's complete to Robinson. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game, and a first down on that last catch as well.
I can't sit up here and give you everything he did.
They'll go option to the short side, and this winds up a pickup
wasn't
of
running
two,
the
maybe
same
2.5 to about the 39.
That's what a lot of people gotta understand about run certain places. Like for this, right here, it's going to be inside cross. It's going to be super good.
From the 39, Jackson looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a killer look, right?
Good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You got a confident thrower right now. Someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
How did I get it?
Through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. That's complete, left side to Bateman.
Niggas running close.
First down as the tackle made at the Bills' 33. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They are into field goal range, but definitely thinking touchdown as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
They're going to win them game. That's not what.
To keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And that one going nowhere from the start. As he's out of the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Underneath that.
They're going for it with Dobbins.
Dumbass.
Not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bills are going to get the football back. And defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Someone's got to really go about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, partner, recent conference championship games that have been needed to decide who goes to the Super Bowl. What do you got?
Well, if we go back to 2015, how about Green Bay at Seattle? And it looks like Green Bay's got this thing. Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse, that
1
gets
minute
it
left,
done.
bro.
And then go back to 2010. We think Brett Favre with the Vikings has the destiny, but they're in New Orleans. It's the Saints. And they get it done. And in overtime, go on to the Super Bowl. They won now, and they beat the Colts, correct?
A couple of the more memorable ones for sure. That goes for a gain of 31. All they need is a field goal. Any kind of score here on this second drive would be a game winner. It's 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
You know, Charles, just thinking about it, plenty of recent conference championship games have needed OT to decide who goes to the Super Bowl.
And we go back
43 yards.
Go back 2012. Giants in San Francisco. That was an overtime game. The Giants ended up going on to the Super Bowl. How about the one where the Giants went to
Yo, what if it ties?
Lambeau and beat the Magic of that stadium in that freezing, bitterly cold game and got it done there.
Yeah, it was 2008. It was absolutely.
Why do you want me to run a stretch?
Went on to beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl that year.
4 seconds left, buddy.
So all eyes now
I'm
on
out.
Tyler Bass. This for a trip to the Super Bowl. And a timeout now here in overtime with 4 seconds.
Fucking weirdos. Ugh.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to win it.
Might be off. Oh my gosh. That was almost off. Let's go, Bills Mafia. It was almost off.
Regular season to the playoffs at least gave both teams, Charles, an opportunity, but it turns out the team who scored first got the victory.
It certainly did, partner, but it wasn't as simple as getting a quick touchdown and calling it a day because they need a standout performance from both sides of the ball to earn this win in overtime, and they got it.
Just me leaving one corner.
What's up, folks?